Good day. Good day, everyone. Hello, everybody. Good day, everybody out there. It's another beautiful day again with us at Upward Reporters and Talks, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, and economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad.
We're not really hearing you, Mr. Moderator.
Can you hear me?
Faintly.
Okay, sorry about this. I don't know why this is happening, but good. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you though.
Okay, thank you very much. Like I said, okay, we're back in the studio again, another time. Today is the 15th day of November 2024, and we're in the studio for our 75th episode of the program. As usual, there'll be exciting topics for us today. And but first, I'd like to introduce myself as Obizo J. I'm Obizo J. I'm your regular host. Upper Reporters is not available at this time. He'll be joining us as time progresses. That's basically it. As we have come here, yes, we bring it to you direct. Today's topics that we'll be having from Upper Reporters, as it goes, it says first, it comes from there's a new. Okay, first of all, we have a new governor in Edo State. Has a new governor, and this is by the name Monday Okpebholo, Governor Monday Okpebholo. Yes, this is a new development in the state, and he has been making appointments as it goes. But today's topics, let us get by with today's topics. Today's topic says first, Edo South Group accuses Okpebholo of marginalization. I don't know what group is that or what group that is. They are complaining that they are accusing the governor of marginalization. First of all, if I have to, okay, let me proceed with other topics. Secondly, Presidency reacts to Tinubu is a CIA asset claim. People say the current president of Nigeria, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there are claims that there are rumors, people accusing the president that he is a CIA agent. I don't know, that was how they said Obasanjo too was one, but only know God knows if I don't know, the CIA court is a secret court. Yeah, I think CIA. We have known that the CIA members are not hidden secrets. But well, Presidency 2025 with 75 barrel crude oil benchmark, federal government Earmarks 49 trillion budget commits to January-December cycle. That means the forthcoming budget for Nigeria is going to be 49 trillion. I don't know, 49 trillion. 49 trillion. It does. Even the federation account, does it have 49 trillion in it? Well, that is that, according to the news. Then the governor appoints Gani Audu as chief of staff going forward. Well, these are the topics from Upper Reporters, and as we proceed, we would have more topics coming in on the show, as we'll be delving direct into the news space. But first, thank God we have two panelists with me. Yes, I have to welcome them. We have Epai Gariba, regular Epa Igariva, Kennedy Igariva. Epa, you're welcome. Nice
Thank
to have
you.
you here
Thank
regardless
you.
of time.
Nice to be here, but I'll be leaving soon. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
okay, sir, but I still appreciate you. That's why I'm going to go to you first. I will have Chifoye. Chifoye, thank you for coming. But first, let's go to yes, Chifoye. Let's go to Epa Igariva. Epa Igariva, brief. You see. The topic first for today, they say the Edo South group, they say that there's an Edo South group accusing the governor of marginalization already. Is it not too early to be crying? The governor was just sworn in last week. Why are they crying for marginalization?
Uh, yes, good morning to the viewers all over the world. Thank you, the host. You are very regular. I can see that you live in a developed country, and you yourself you are very developed. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you have never beat the in Japan here is 4 a.m. So
Yes, I know.
you're always on time. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
The fact is it's never too early to cry. These are politicians. So they will always cry even if there's no marginalization. Well, what is the meaning of this marginalization? Marginalization to one is not marginalization to others. So it depends on the perspective with which you look at the appointment so far. If he's appointing people from the Edo Central today, tomorrow he might be appointing people from Edo North or Edo South. So he has not he has only made about 3 or 4 appointments. I think they should allow him to breathe. You know, he's not going to appoint all the commissioners and all the appointments at once. He's going to definitely start from somewhere. If he starts from the South, I'm sorry, from the Edo South, the people from the Edo North, they are going to complain. People from the Edo Central, they are going to complain. And one thing they have to understand is this current Governor Okpebholo, is from Edo Central.
Yes,
Definitely, he's going to be tethered to his region, Edo Central.
yes,
And now people that are complaining, what happened when our brother Obaseki was there? Probably there was this marginalization being echoed by other people in the other region too. Definitely is going to be there. But I think it is too early to cry. They should allow the man to use his initiative and the initiative of his advisors to make his decisions. They should not hurry him over what he's supposed to do. He's a quiet man. I know he doesn't talk too much, but I think he should know what he's supposed to do. They should give him some time to make some useful or fruitful nominations or appointments. Thank you. That's the way I see it.
yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, that's the way I see it too, because I know he has made 3 appointments. He has gone for the media secretary. He has gone for the attorney general of the state. He has gone for the SSG. Yes, that was the last appointment he did. But there's this link that is going forward that he has created 6 fresh appointments. So then he went for a commissioner for health. So he has made 4 appointments. Yes, so far. And there's one link what I think is having. I don't know why. InfoPowerNiger.com is a media outlet, but I can't be to access it due to some virus. I don't know why it's giving issues. But they say he has created 6 more. I think this is the problem we are talking about. A man has just been made governor less than a week, and people are expecting what they cannot give from him. So far, I think the man has been pushed too far. A lot has been said about just one man. And whether we like it or not, it is the grace of God that's put him there. Yes, even with because even when there's a saying that they say even with special packaging, devil can see God. Yes, the man.
Mr. Bizoje, sorry to
Yes, sir.
complete my submission. The only area I'm not comfortable with is disbanding the revenue collection areas. I think the transition period was up to about 2 months. I think there was an ample time for him to decide or whoever is going to collect the revenue for the state, because
No,
that is the cash cow.
I think
That
what
is
he disbanded was the illegal collection of revenue, not the Obaseki revenue collecting. I think people when Obaseki was leaving, a lot of people took advantage of the situation, going
yes.
to
Yeah, that is
collect
what I thought. That's what I
on their
thought too.
own.
But what was written on the internet and newspaper is he disbanded, he stopped all the revenue collection in the state. So I wish that is not
Oh,
true. Wish that
oh,
is not
oh,
true because that's where we get our money from. He should
yes.
immediately appoint people, whoever his choices are. He should appoint people to collect revenue for. That is the strength. Our IGRO is the strength of the state. That's where we get money
Yeah, I
from.
think he should.
So
I don't think there should be any reason to tamper with that. He should leave it
yes,
running. Everybody
yeah,
knows how to go about it, as long as it's not falling into the hands of individuals.
yeah.
Because the Edo State account has been handed to him and his team. So it is a normal case of knowing what to do. You cannot. I don't think it will be proper for him to stop revenue collection. So what happens? Oh, well. Going forward, the man just came. He has a lot of things to do. He has a lot of catching up to do. That's what I want to believe. Because if I was him, apart from changing personnel, I don't think I'll have to do anything with the engines. Let the processes run. Build upon it. You can just take out your people, because there was this we heard there were some permanent secretaries, although we heard these people were appointed by the governor, Obaseki himself. Now, some of those permanent secretaries were sacked by the current governor. The information is not complete, and it is very, very unclear. We know there's a sack, but all the questions that came up was, can a governor sack a civil worker, someone that's been in the civil system for a while? But according to what we heard, that the ones that were sacked were the ones that were appointed, or the ones that were appointed by the governor. Again, can the governor appoint permanent secretaries or
No,
civil?
I don't think it was the permanent. I think they were permanent civil service staff. That is what I read.
Okay.
Yeah, not the. I think permanent secretary in one ministry should be one person who's the permanent secretary of a particular ministry, and
Okay.
other civil servants. I think the allegation was Obaseki employed a lot of people as SA or whatever, and when he was leaving, he made them the permanent staff in the civil service. I think that is the way I understood it, not the permanent secretary. But
Okay.
whatever they want to do, they should allow this man. They should give him a breathing space. The man go dey panic now because he just come. I know say the man not be talkative. He just come. Make they give him time. All this bickering, dragging, this type
No,
of information.
I understand what I understand. If okay, we're not saying I understand. The man is just they are just appointed only 3 people or 4 people. But what people are claiming is that the three people he has, or from the 4 he has appointed, 2 are from Edo North, 1 is from South, 1 is from Central. We are not supposed to even look at it that way, because I am more interested in the putting round pegs in round holes. Not even about the man has to come from a certain demographic. I don't believe in that. If you should get a doctor, put a doctor in health. If you get an engineer, put an engineer in works. If you get an accountant, put him in finance. That is what I believe in. People should be put where they have their strengths to play, not just because you are trying to play politics and trying to say, okay, everybody will have a hold of something. You begin to appoint children of former ministers and children of former permanent secretaries to continue from where their parents stop. If your father, if there's a doctor and he's qualified and he happens to become the son of an elite or one of the ministers, then fine. But it is only better he goes through the ranks. So that is my own case. I'm not saying anybody cannot be put anywhere. But enough of this. He has won. He's governor. Play the politics right. You are here to govern everybody. That's the problem I won't have with the presidency. But it's okay. Thank you very much. Let's hear from Chipoye. Chipoye, are you there?
Hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Chipoye. Yes.
Hi, very well. Good evening, moderator.
Yes, good evening. Like we say,
Good morning, madam.
They say there's a group that's already accusing the governor of marginalization. What is your take in this?
Well, that's expected. You know, there are always people that are going to be in the background, you know, spreading all sorts. There's a disadvantage to it and there's an advantage. The disadvantage is that most times it's a distraction and it's done maliciously. And the advantage is that so the governor will know that people are watching his moves, you know, every step he takes. Well, if he's from Eastern Central, of course, you bring the people you know first. And as time goes on, it will stretch. It is a tree. So I think everybody will get their fair share. Those that are qualified, I pray it is by merit. And I know he has already given a few people. Let us pray that those people are credible and that they are able to perform. I've said it before that I didn't want this governor, but now that he's here, not because I preferred the other one because he looks good on paper, but this is Edo State and we have no other home. So whoever it is that's on that seat, we must channel all good energy to them so that they can provide, perform, you know, and make Edo State what it really should be, you know. So I think that they should allow this governor to drink water and keep cup, and I think he's going to do even way better than people are expecting. So they should let him be and let him, you know, just play out his plan for us, and we hope for the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your comments, your submission. But you know, like I say all the time, when you are a leader, they cannot let you be. You have come out from the lot. You have come out from a million people. You have come out from a group of persons. You have told us that yes, you are going to work sleeplessly. There will be sleepless nights. There will be working days. You have given us.
Yes. That's why I said there's an advantage and disadvantage.
Yes, nobody's going to let him be. He wants to do the work. He should do
they should
the
give him
work.
a breather and let him perform, right?
Rome was not built on relaxation.
Well, this is Edo State and not Rome, so they should give the man a breather because he's a human being after all, right? It's not everybody that can really work under negative pressure.
Yes,
he's a human being at the end of the day, so let him cut him some slack. He was just sworn in 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, but he didn't win the election 2 weeks ago. When you win an election, you'll be like, yes, you have won an election. Before you are sworn in, you should have your cabinet.
Yeah, maybe it's a different style. Times have changed, right?
You should have a list. Not they should have a list.
Probably he does. She has appointed 3 people.
Yes. But people are complaining of being marginalized already. Because
he's an Ishan people he's an Ishan man, and we all know whether we like it or not.
It's not even the Ishan people that are complaining. It's the Edo South.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The Ishans will not complain because they are all happy that a Messiah have come, right? So
it's an Edo South group that is complaining. I don't know the name of the Edo South group. Papa Reporters gave me this whatever. But I know that's what humans are made of. Humans will always complain. Yes.
Yeah. Which is a good thing.
I won't take everybody during campaign. They come to you, they tell you, yeah, we're going to hit the ground running. That is what our president said. We're going to hit the ground running. Good,
No,
you
somebody is going to do better than the president. The president has let us down completely, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel when we talk about the president or we see his strategies. Is out of is unreasonable. Is when he is planning whatever he's planning, he's not thinking about human lives, human conditions, right? So Okpebholo won't do that to Edo State. I think he would be more sensitive and show more empathy while he's taking the people of those states forward.
okay, I like that. Well, it's our states, our countries, our people. We always pray for the best. We hope for the best for them. We want them to have the best environment, and we always want them, because we are humans. We are not perfect. They are humans as well. We want them to always prove us wrong, because when we see things sometimes in certain situations, we see the end picture, especially when it comes to our client. When we come where we are from, when we see when we see any kind of happening, we say, yeah, we know how this would end. So that is another one. Then let's go to the. Thank you for your submission, Chief Oye. Another topic of today goes to Okpebholo appoints Gani Audu as Chief of Staff. Appoint Garima, this is for you. I'm coming. The governor has appointed a Chief of Staff. And yes, because I know this is the Chief of Staff will be one of your colleagues that has been working alongside with you through campaign and all that. And honestly, I read from one of the groups, and a lot of people said a Chief of Staff has to be one of your ride, or I'm using the word as a slang from the street, one of your ride or die persons. When I mean ride or die persons, a person you trust, a person that has known you for a long time, and a very close ally. That is how people pick their Chief of Staff. Gani Audu and Mr. Okpebholo, and we don't know their relationship, but I know Gani Audu has been in the political scene for a minute. But what is your take on this? Because, look, let me just break it down. Let me just try to, I don't want to be a bigot sounding like this. People say Okpebholo is supposed to pick an Asian man as his Chief of Staff. But Gani Audu is from Edo North. He's not from Edo Central. And he handles the key to the state. So some people are, how come this is happening? Are you not sure it's the work of Oshomole? I'm going to try to be as blunt. It's just what people are speculating. What is your take on this matter, sir?
Yes, you're right. If you look at the the people that have been ruling us, whether the presidency or the governorship, we have seen all these people picking people that are very close to them, their close allies or their close confidants as their chief of staff. Example is Major General Muhammad Buhari. His chief of staff was a very close ally, close confidant. And Tinubu, who picked Bajabia Miller. Bajabia Miller is just like his own boy. They have been very close right from time immemorial. And if you look at on the flip side, if you look at when Obaseki came, Obaseki picked, I think, is it Akerele or something from, I think, I don't know. And look at what happened at last. Probably his attention was given to somebody else, or some other people took his attention. And what happened at last, we are aware what happened before Obaseki picked somebody that is probably very close. That is Iyoha, the other guy. So I think, yes, Saibovo. If people are complaining that it's supposed to be a nation, I think they are right. But anyway, if Audu was not very close to him, and there are so many godfathers now. What we perceive, though, so many godfathers now in APC. it could be one of his godfathers that has introduced Audu to him, and
You know, Audu was in the initial race too. Audu was one of the
yeah,
candidates. Yes, was
yes.
in the race. But
So
I can't remember if he bought a form. I don't. Maybe he
okay,
didn't. I don't think he bought a
okay.
form, but he was enlisted at the
Maybe, yeah, maybe somebody who is one of the godfathers, like you said, must have said, "This is my candidate. I want this man to be there." Probably there's he has some other intentions, and he wants somebody who is a close confidant of his to be there, so that he sees whatever is happening in the government house. Well, we pray he doesn't make mistakes. This appointment can bring, it can either mar or make the administration. That's what mar or make any administration, like policies too. This is the same. He has to be very careful. He has to use his own personal wisdom to do a lot of these appointments. Otherwise, like what we are hearing, we pray what we are hearing, they are all rumors. Well, the camps now in APC that are, clamoring to be one leader of APC in South, leader of APC in the South Central, and the leader of APC in the North, and all that. So I don't know how he's going to be able to listen to all these people and do their bidding. Let us pray for our state. Let us pray that God gives wisdom to Okpebholo as a leader of the state, so that we can all have peace. I don't know. Let us assume that he has picked the best man for the job. We pray he doesn't betray Okpebholo at last, and listen to whoever has introduced him to Okpebholo. Thank you very much. I think you are muted, though. You are muted, Mr. Bizoje.
Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I said thank you very much, Pai Gariba. Yes, well appreciated. Yes, and although I'm not an advocate for that. Yeah, we pray. We should pray, but we'll pray for those who believe in prayers, and we'll pray with those who want change. We cannot continue to pray for people that don't have the fear of God. We cannot continue to pray for people that are not ready for the people. But the governor, we are in support of him. We have no other choice. We have only one state, Edo, and we have our governor who, yes, is there and we want the best for him, regardless of party. Right now, he's not politicking. He's a governor of Edo State. We will not go and say because he's from a party, he's not my governor. So we want him to do the best. But we know how foundations are when the way foundations determine how strong a house will stand. I'm not wishing anybody the negative, but it is now not likely looking from the rumors we hear and the things people are speculating, like a Fuji house of commotion, because there are too many people trying to eat from a little piece of cake, and that can make a good man get confused. I'm not saying a good man going bad, but I'm saying a good man getting confused. Well, thank you very much, Pai Gariba. Chief Oye, do you want to say anything about the Gani Audu as Chief of Staff relating the appointment made by the governor?
I think from what I heard, our governor said that he's his close friend and they've known each other forever. And I think such positions, you need someone to keep you grounded, right? So irrespective of his tribe or creed, I commend the governor for doing following his guts and doing what he thinks he needs to focus, because while we're expecting him to do all in all, in his quiet time, he needs that person that will, be his like you said, when you were talking about Rome, Caesar had that, everybody has that. That person that you can reason with and the person that can talk to you without fear or favor. So, and if it's a man that's not from Asa Central, so be it. And that's what he did. and I commend him there. I think he's going to be the underdog. I think he's going to be that man that we all really thought would not deliver, and but will go ahead and blow us all off our socks, our socks. I mean, so I'm really positive about this governor. I didn't vote for him, but I'm really positive about him, and I think his decision to put the Gani Audu. I don't know anything about Gani Audu. I don't know how great he is, but I think from what it comes across now, he works for his friend. What I mean, he works is the person that the governor thinks he needs for that position. And by needing that person, it means he's going to make the governor, perform. Like, who do I need to make me perform? Who do I need to keep me grounded? Who do I need to make me take Edo State to greater heights? And the first person is the man that's not even from Eastern Central. The Asian people, you know how they are. They, like I said before, they think, yeah, the governor is the messiah they've been waiting for since Bruce Ali, probably, and I think they're beginning to forget that we are all Edo State people. So, and the governor did not let that deter his decision to pick who he chose. So I must commend him. I'm liking this governor very much already, and I hope it doesn't change. I hope we just get to hear things impressive things as we go on. So that's my submission. Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you very much for the explanation. Thank you very much for the submission. Yes, like I want to say it honestly, in all books, Mr. Gani Audu is a grounded politician. He has been in the House of Assembly. Yes, he's pretty. I think he was born in 1964, 1968. I guess a young man, not far from the age range, and he has been grounded in politics. Yes. Schooled in Edo. It doesn't matter where you school anyways. But he has been in the House of Assembly till recent times. And he was one of the APC candidates that emerged, although he probably didn't go for that, he didn't buy the form. Or he was one of those that stood aside and stepped aside when he actually knew, or when he actually put two and two to realize that it was a gentleman's agreement that people put it, that it was the ASA at the time for the ASA. Can you hear me, guys? I think I lost my internet for a minute.
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, I think when they realized that he was for the ASA agenda, he stepped aside and he stepped back. So, like you have said, we don't have to play politics always in time when it comes to ethnicity. We don't have to bring ethnicity, religion, etc. when it comes to doing the right things. If you get a grounded politician that you know, yes, this man can do the right thing and he's suitable for the job, why not? Yeah, and someone you can communicate with, someone that understands you, and yes, I think that's what governance should be about. A lot of sentiments will come in because yes, a lot of sentiments will come in. A lot of people thought the SSG would be coming from ISA, but yeah, well, it is what it is. The SSG is supposed to be the third man in place, right? It should be on Anarchy, it's supposed to be third man. So if the governor is from Edo Central, the deputies from South, the SSG should from North. Well, that's they call that division of power. Anyways, I thank you for your submission, Mr. Chief Oye. And we have a quiet one in the house. Quiet one, how are you doing today? Welcome to the show. It has kicked off. We are 35 minutes into time. And we are discussing on the second topic. But I'll go back to the first one so that you can give us a submission on both at the same time. Okay, the quiet one says he is quiet today. That means he's not going to be a part of the discussion, but he's going to be a part of the panelists. Okay, quiet one. No comments on the quiet one. Thank you very much. So these, so far so good. We have talked about the governor and how he has made his move. Yes, initially, or how I put it, in politics or before elections or during campaigns, people tell you, when I win, I'll hit the ground running. I hit the ground running. I put this in place and that in place. Good. Those are what we hear regularly. Now you know you have won, or now you have been declared winner of the election. I think it takes an ample time, probably 45 days, to get a person sworn into office, sometimes more or less. Upon that, yes, you're giving time out to, yes, enjoy your winning, or then, but you have to prepare yourself, because when you know you're coming into a hot seat and you know they have all eyes on you, then you have a lot of people to put in a channel. You have a lot of appointments to make. You have a lot of decisions to make. You have a lot of policies to make. You have a lot of promises to fulfill. I believe those are the things you put in place first. You have them down. I'm not saying, I'm just giving from my own point of my own submission. When you get into office, in the first 1 month, you check on what has been running. It's just like getting a car. Someone gives you a car, say, take this car. You don't just start the car and start driving off. You start the car, thank you. You check the car out to see what the person has given to you. You see the car, you check the trunk, look at the tank, look at the tires, look at the engine, test the brakes. You'll be like, okay, this car's not bad. Check the heater, the cooler. Yes, check the light, the trafficator lights working. Look around. Yes, you have to access it before you start doing unplug or have to. Then sometimes you look at it, okay, these tires don't look good. I'm going to change them. The engine is not sounding well. When was the last time it was serviced? I'll tell you 6 months ago. That is how to go about it. But when you know, yes, but on this part, you know you have won. Yes, this car is coming. So you have to make plans for it. So it's a two-way thing. Edo State has been running. Edo State has been running quite all right. The governor has been handed over Edo State. So I believe right now he's doing the checks, checking the tires, checking the engine, knowing what's running. There are some things that probably he didn't like from the initial time. He has cut those ones off. Now he's trying to get the car in a better shape. Because everybody says, the car's in bad. That's what everybody says before the keys are handed over to. Probably Tinubu actually said the car was bad before he was giving the keke nape. So my own take is, you promised us. I'm talking about politics. A promise to hit the ground running. So 5 days to your inauguration, you should know at least 10 people of your 10 people are going to give appointments. You should know how the major areas that you are going to have filled up. I'm not rushing the governor. I'm not saying the governor is doing otherwise. I'm just saying these are the things that happen. It doesn't stop the engine from working. The engine still has to work. According to what the Pai Gariba said, I'm not agreeing with him. I'm not saying otherwise. He said they said revenue should stop. Revenue stopping, I do not understand completely. I only thought when they talk about revenue to stop was the illegal collection, or I wouldn't like to say illegal, let me not use harsh words. The other form of allocation or revenue collection, which started.
What do you mean other form? It's illegal.
Okay, because the government had a way, or rather the government had a way they were collecting allocation. Well, immediately the governor was, a few days before the governor handed over, bus drivers and some people had conflicts. And they were crisis in different areas about. There were there were stories about these things being collected illegally. So I think that was what I perceived he stopped. But from what I think other people are perceiving is that the general allocation that has been going on, the process, I think they said he had stopped it. So with time, we will know about it. Well, we have a new panelist in the house. Mr. Uyi, welcome. Thank you for being in the studio with us today. The weekend. Yes, we have been here. We started 40 minutes ago. We are on two topics already. The first topic is this. I'll tell you both topics, then we'll make deliberations on them. The first topic is the Edo South group accuses the governor of Okpebholo of marginalization. That's number one. We'll discuss that household. Then another one is Okpebholo appoints Gani Audu as chief of staff. First, I want you to give me your submission on what you think about the Edo South group that has accused the governor of marginalization.
Is it Edo South group under the APC or?
I know that is. It wasn't really. Papa reporters gave me this topic. It's an interesting one. But an Edo South group, we don't even understand if it's practically an Edo South group in the APC will do that, because an Edo South group in another party will not be saying all that. Probably an in-house group that is a part of the party that is crying that the jollof rice is going towards the other part of the hall. So what do you think? Is it not too early to cry, or what is your submission on this matter?
I think is it too early or not too early? It depends on the agreement they had before election. Yeah, that is the reason why if you we are all clamoring for everyone to support someone that has at least that will be independent to an extent. You understand me? So it's an internal. I think it's an internal party affair, and it's an internal party fracas, and it's too early. There are still positions that have not been. There are still appointments that have not been made. Still a lot of appointments. Yeah, they might think that maybe the juicy ones are not. The juicy ones not coming their way, but that's politics. In politics, you win some, you lose some. It's not. There's still going to be a more favored part in their group. No, there are going to be little cliques in it, and there's still going to be the cabal group that is going to control the government, that is going to be in favor of the government. If it's going to be headed by the governor or going to be headed by a non-state actor, I don't know, but there's still going to be a group that will benefit more than others. So this is one of the things we were trying to raise before the election, that when people complain about the last governor that is sidelining this, but I said it's politics. If your own clique is not getting what you think that you're supposed to get, might as well just exercise patience. After 4 years, you renegotiate the contract. You understand me? It's politics. That's how it is. It's interesting. Some people are not going to benefit what they thought they were going to benefit before the election. It's before election, there's no leader. Before election is a level field for everybody, because they will tell you that we need everybody. But after election, they'll start separating the sheep from the goats. But I think it's too early. So they should exercise patience. Maybe they can give them other appointments. I think he has appointed secretary to the state governor, and he has appointed chief of staff. They've appointed commissioner for health.
Yes, and the secretary, media secretary.
They've appointed attorney general.
Attorney General, Commissioner for Health, SSG, and just 4 positions. But I saw they said there are 6 new ones, but I couldn't access the
office of the SSG and the SSG and the chief of staff. I think those are supposed to be appointments from the governor. Those are like It's supposed to be his kitchen cabinet. It's supposed to be his own people that he trusts and can work with. So must not be an Edo South man. It does not be an Edo. It can come from anywhere. I think Obaseki has his own chief of staff as an Edo South man. He's from Edo South. He has his SSG as Edo South, and he's from Edo South. That is Obaseki. It must not come from any. It has to come from the people that the governor himself work with or he trusts. Well, because they always say for the sake of what they call it again. So you have to spread it. You have to spread it, among different zones and regions of the state. But anyway, make them not to complain. I say it be for politics. I think it's too early for them to complain, though.
Yes, actually said that. That is true. It's quite early. It's too early to start crying about it. But you know how human beings are. And again, I think before people begin to complain, certain promises have been a little broken. These people have been waiting on the hit the ground running. They had 10 days before inauguration. They had plans, they had preparations, they would have meetings, and they'll have a lot of lobbying. There'll be lobbyists everywhere trying to ensure that positions are being shared or promises are being made. So before a group comes out to complain, especially an in-house group coming out to complain, then some people can smell a rat.
But the handover was just on Saturday, So handover was on Saturday.
Yes, but he won the election over a month ago. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just saying the handover has been.
Yeah, this government is still very fresh. It's still very fresh. Ordinarily, I will say the guy, they really hit the ground running because it's so unheard of that on the day of inauguration in Nigeria that a governor would just start announcing positions like that. So I would commend the governor for doing that. It means that he's already started forming a government even before he was before the swearing. So you cannot say it's not hitting the ground running. If he's hitting it running or hitting it strolling or catwalking, but he's working. At least we know that he has appointed. He's forming a government already. It's not like 7 months after he did not form the government, but he's forming the government already.
Why are you referring to? Are you referring to the former president of Nigeria, Buhari, or are you referring to?
I think even Obaseki did the same thing too. Obaseki stayed for a while before he formed his government. So, but this man is forming his government, so we should commend him. Whoever the thing not reaching and make them not to complain. Politics is not. Politics should not be your main job. You understand? So if it does not, they still have They have not appointed commissioner of finance. They've not appointed finance. There are still other juicy positions that they've not given out. So why are they in a hurry? There's still other juicy positions they've not given out. But Edo South have deputy governor. So what is so I cannot see any sidelining of the Edo South people. They have deputy governor. I think that is another big one. The office of the deputy governor too will still appoint his own. He will form his own cabinet too now, his own kitchen cabinet and his own staff. So, and there are board heads and the rest. So there are so many other. It's big, but the thing is that the people that are fighting for appointment should know that it's not just appointment; it's job or it's work. They are going to work. It's not to be fighting for appointment. Because I cannot see where somebody is fighting to work. Because as I am now, I should be going to work in another one. Looking forward to or I wish I was not working today.
No, but if you like your job, you fight to go to work. No
matter how in love you'll be with your job, nobody fights to work. Nobody goes to see.
Nobody fights to work. Nobody fights to work. Nobody, but if you
why are they fighting?
There's no fighting to work. No.
So they shouldn't fight for it. It will come. The appointment will come. It's still very early. So the appointment will come, and whoever is being appointed to any position should know that he's going there to serve. So it's not like that's what I'm saying. You are going there to serve. So why are you in a hurry?
Yeah. Okay, now I want to give you this one. Let's see. Gani Audu has been appointed as chief of staff, right? What's your take on it?
You know, the thing is that I'm not a member of the APC. He was former deputy governor candidate, and he was one of the nominees for the ministerial position that was given to his other brother, Audu Abubakar. So I don't know him that much. I have not seen his CV. I don't know what he's done before, where he's worked, but the governor knows him, and the governor trusts him enough to be his chief of
Yeah,
staff.
he has been House of Assembly member. He was one of the candidates. He was one of the governorship candidates before. Yes, he was one of the enlisted in the initial major before we heard that I think Oshomole came and said something, but he stepped down.
Yeah.
And yes, I think he did buy a form, but his name was enlisted. But he has been in the House of Assembly before. He's practically grounded. He should be in his 50s. He falls into a certain bracket. So my only question is, how do they pick it? Don't the governor pick a close ally as a?
That's what I'm saying. But do you really know Okpebholo? Do you know his allies? That's the thing. I cannot just be here and now say that the governor picked someone from. I don't know the relationship between with Audu and the governor.
Yes.
I really do not know the criteria, but I think that the man should know how sensitive that office is, and he knows that he has made that appointment, so he knows that the guy fits into it. So it's not like I cannot. He's a governor of a state, so I cannot pick and choose who he engages to do the job with him. So he knows what is at stake. So if he's no, we don't know what Audu did during the election or before the election and after the election for him. We don't know the relationship that they have, what they've done together before. So we don't know the trust level. So we're only here to just speculate and say what we've heard through third parties. So there's no direct source of information that we use to judge if he's made the right appointment or not. But I believe he knows what is at stake, and he is the person that can really give a statement of fact to the man's character, and he's choosing him. So, well, there's nothing we can only pray for them to succeed. Like I said last time, my prayer has nothing to do with him succeeding or not. It's his action and inaction that will determine if he will fail or succeed. So he has chosen someone that will work closely with him. So let's give him the benefit of doubt. That's what I think. Politically, I'm not an APC man, so I don't know if he favors anybody's political interest or not. You understand me? I'm just saying it from an Edo man's point of view.
Thank you very much, Mr. Uyi. Yes, I appreciate your submission. Yes, next is Mr. Tukpo. Before Mr. Tukpo, I just got a new one. The governor has appointed 6 fresh appointments, which is, I think he did that today, early hours of today, and these appointments are to take effect from today, November 15, 2024. And these people are of Dr. Emmanuel Padi-Yamu as the executive chairman of State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, Lucky Edehita Inegbenehi as the major director of State Waste Management Board, CP Friday Ibadi, retired State Corps Commander, Edo State Security Corps Governance, Stainless M.I. Jahide as the Managing Director, Edo State Traffic Management Agency, EDSSTMA, Dr. Lucky Segbe as Managing Director, Edo State Public Building and Maintenance Agency, and Engineer Michael Ehidiame Kwebo as Honorable Commissioner of Finance Designate. These are the 6 new appointments that have been made. I'm impressed. The governor, yes, he's doing a good one here. He knows his angles. All we pray is that it's now not left on the governor. The governor has made appointments. It's now left for how these people will work to keep the governor in a good standing. Well, appreciated. These are just the news. I just got it from the Edo State website, and so I said I should share. But let's go. We have Mr. Tukpo. Mr. Tukpo, welcome to the studio. You were not with us on Monday. How are you doing today? Please, the topic so far, we're talking about the Edo South group accusing. Mr. Tukpo, are you there with us? Can you unmute, please? Okay. Oh, okay. Tomorrow you can't speak. Okay, fine. Yes, the quiet one. You said the news broke an hour or so ago. Yes, I actually got it from the infopower.ng, but it came up with some funny links, some fishy viruses. But now I have come. I have seen it. Yes, these are appointments that have been made. 6 fresh ones going forward. This is what I call hit the ground running. And yes, it is as it has been done. We all want to do pray hope for the best for our governor and give people time, allow people first air their views and tell them that the governor should be. I don't think the governor should be giving so much. I don't think any politician should be, not because he's just my governor. I don't think any politician should be giving time, because unless you are a surgeon or a doctor that has been busy, or a pilot that has just flown from Netherlands to Kenya, so you were busy flying a plane, that's when you don't have time. These men, they have time. They should create it. Yeah, even in their spare time, use their spare times. I'm not saying going into work, or use it to fast track the mind and know strategic people to put in strategic places so that the engine does not stop running. In Nigeria, there's something that we do. Everybody, it's a Friday now. It's 8 p.m. in Nigeria, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, or let's say 8:57 Nigerian time. A lot of businesses, a lot of parastatals, a lot of industries have been shut down. Even some police stations have closed for the day. This is climb, but it doesn't close from its business. It can close for certain complaints, releases. As for instance, a police station is open at all times. You can't release a person, you can't bail a person from after 6. Yes, but doesn't mean you can't arrest a person from after 6. But in our country, in Nigeria, by this time it's a Friday, everybody is shut down. Nobody, everything that happens, sometimes the NEPA officials, they shut it down, they go home. The president flings his suitcases, everybody, till they begin to find it on Sunday night for Monday morning. So I believe we should, when you want to work in a country like ours, there should be no shutting down. Because they say
I don't agree. This is Friday. The company does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my father. I need my mental health.
You have
the issues on Monday. We will deal with the issues on Monday.
We cannot continue to wait.
It is Friday. Work-life balance. They should go and relax. It is Friday.
You know how.
There will be many issues on Monday.
So the issues will pile up. We get it's like having a pot of soup. You're having a pot of soup, and you say we are not going to. We will not warm it. We will leave it till Monday before we start warming it.
Nothing going to happen over the weekend. We work 5 days a week, not 6 or 7 days a week.
They don't put the soup for free.
You have to put everything on ice till Monday. Exactly. Thank you, Lion. You put it in the fridge.
So when
you ice it up.
And you ice it up, you preserve it. Then Monday you start microwaving and trying to
exactly. We deal with the
up.
issues on Monday.
Well,
it is Friday. Please let
that,
people go
nobody.
deal with their emotional health. Go and look after your emotional health. Take a look
But
at
you
my
can
GP
get
and you understand why I'm saying
we can
this.
get other people to do the job weekends now.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
It is weekend.
That's
It is
why I'm saying
weekend.
when you
Friday,
it is Friday. It is weekend. My friend, let them close their laptop on their way home. Let them stop by the liquor shop, get some good drinks, and go home and relax. It's Friday.
That's
Suya. Exactly.
Well, that is the African trend. That's why we are still in the dark continent. That's it. Because now a man that's building a road has gone, left the equipment there. People, a driver that has come out from a party and he's partially on the influence is running at 120. And the construction worker left the tractor there because he didn't even have time to go park it properly. That's another hazard for another day. That's how it starts. And now, the guy has run into a tractor. He needs 911 or 122 to have him rushed down to the hospital. The ambulance guy is probably in the party that the guy left. The hospital, everybody shut down waiting for Monday. The police station does not even attend to anybody because they want to sleep.
Please, can you turn on the extractor, please?
So when you get those things, now we have setback. Now we have things that don't work properly. I'm not saying, yes, a body cannot work the body needs only 40 hours to work. A proper human being needs 40 hours every week to work. That's a proper brain. If you want to, because the brain is a terrible thing to waste. If you want the brain to work well, 8 hours a day with enough rest and proper diet or nutrition, the body, the mind, the soul, proper. 8 hours a day. So when you work your shift, 40 hours, other people get more employment. Let it be. Some places in Nigeria are supposed to be working 24 hours. I'm just saying, businesses should work. Why is it that it's only the hotels that I think it's only the hotels that work 24 hours. It's only the hotels, because only in Nigeria you can walk into a hotel at 2 a.m. and they can tell you, hey, let's check for a room. But if you go to a hospital, they might tell you the doctor or the woman that is selling card is not, she has to come by 8 o'clock. As a hospital will tell you to come by 8 o'clock so you can buy the card in the morning when the woman returns. So these are the things. These are the things that are working. So our politicians should not have, they have vacation, they have vacation time. They have PTOs. So weekends they should be hit the ground running. By now, I applaud him. Let's not take it away from him. The governor, our governor, we have a new governor, and there's nothing we can do about it. We have to support him. We applaud him, and from what I see, he's doing it as, yes, we believe he should do it. The only thing that we are afraid of is that the people he will put there to do it, we hope they have the same good intentions that he may have or he has, like that. That aside, then let's talk about the deputy governor. Everybody is saying the governor. Yes. Okay, before we go to the governor, there's another news that was trending, that the governor, he froze the government accounts and reversed ministry's name. Yes, freezing the account. Well, due to that can be normal if he doesn't feel comfortable with inflow or outflow at the moment, while in transition. Yes, he can give instructions on that. And they said he made he made changes on some names. I don't know much about that, but well, the governor has done what the governor has done. That's not, we cannot, going forward, we'll see, we'll know further. I will read on that more as we go into the studio. But like I said, we have to talk about the deputy governor of the state. By the name, he's a right, if I should be wrong, if I corrected, he's a right, by right, Dennis Idausa. Yes, the governor, the deputy governor, a lot of people have confidence in him. Even the Edo State Youth Parliament leader expresses so much confidence in this guy. And on the other hand, yes, he's young. He's practically one of the youngest in the chambers. When I mean chambers, so far, even with the SSG, with the Attorney General, etc., I think the deputy governor remains the youngest. So he should be someone we have to pay close attention to. Although I think politics sometimes makes the deputy governor like a role that does not have so much task in his hand. Yes, I think deputy is to deputize for his governor. Yes, but to work hand in hand. I would urge us to also give our support to him because he's young and there is no way that he'll be thinking far from the way we think. When I mean young, the governor, according to the book, says he's 50, 51 or 52. That's young too. But the deputy is younger, he's 40s, early 40s. So we although we have not heard so much, we expect him to be on the vibrant force. We expect him to be on the more, he should be on more the interactive force. Yes, we hope with the channels we have or with strings we can put, now is no longer campaign period. Now is governance period. We hope we can have him in the program very soon to give us more insight on the walkthrough on how he has gone far with his political career. We hope to have him on the show. We beg to do that. Those are the things we want from him.
Obizo, when you say we should support him, and is it one because he's young? Are we supporting him just because he's young?
That's an extra. We're supporting the governor. An extra. I'm saying the governor, yes. You see the governor, we have.
Well, how can I support a man because he's young and a man that does not think that believes that Tinubu, with being above 80, is the best man to rule Nigeria compared to a younger candidate?
Yeah.
So how would I now be supporting him? I can't support him because he's young. I have to support him because what he's bringing. It's not because he's young.
Yeah, no, not just. I said on the extra.
No,
you know
no
the reason is young.
There's no
because I use the phrase. I said in all of the team, he's the youngest. He has longer time to spend in politics. Those people that will have longer time to spend in politics will have the impetus to make changes because they have been in this for a while.
Yaya Bello had the impetus to make changes too.
No, Yaya Bello is a bad example. We can't use Yaya Bello to write off. Yaya Bello, do you know there are bad examples?
The young people that politicians use to snatch ballot boxes, are they not young?
That's I
said something again now that a man that believes that Suwaju is the best man for the job compared to a younger candidate, and you want me to support the person because he's young. If I'm supporting the person, it should be for one other reason, not because he's young.
No, I said an extra. Remember what I said? I said an extra
because he himself does not even believe in the young, in the youth of
the youth academy.
Yes. So why?
No. No, I wouldn't. We wouldn't be able to say he does not belong because we have not heard from him. And besides, the way it is different. I said the extra. I said he's young is an extra. For me, it's an extra support.
Okay,
Because these people
that we can easily relate.
Yes, thank you very much. His reasoning will be on our theories, even if we know our theories may not be perfect. But he will not begin to think like this. Well, if people are doing things for I don't old, I've lived a life well spent. Anything I do, it's okay. If I die tomorrow, they'll do what the way I want to do. My children will not suffer. Those are the kind of things the politicians think. But a man like that, I don't think he has a child as a young man like that. I don't think he has a child as old as 15. I don't know. I'm just saying. But he's a young man who have the kind of reason we reason. He's just been opportune to be on the other side. He could have been here with us to say the same things that we say. So that is what I'm saying. That's why I said extra support. And we don't look at his picture for now. He can be in APC that we all don't like, even if some of us are a part of it. But the man cannot bring out that change because he has been there and he can have the impetus to make the change. Well, we are all angry with Kogi governor because Kogi governor, you are young, you can start from there. But you are not even starting from there. The same thing we all have with Dino. You are the young guy around the crowd, and now you are getting famous in the midst of the older version. Why not make yourself quality?
But you think that this
Dino started going crazy. We knew he was getting mad, so we ran away from Dino. The same thing, Bello. Same thing, Tambua. These people, they got to a certain level, and who knows? So, but what we should do, we should continue to keep these young ones in hand. And hope.
Yeah, but Obije, can I tell you something about learning? You see, as young people, even your kids, they learn more from what you do, not what you say to what you say from them. You understand me? So if these young politicians are learning from the same old crooks we have, so how do you expect a different outcome? I don't know if you understand me. That's the thing.
Yes, I know. I understand your point.
The people we learn from, young politicians, the people we learn from, I'm using we now because I don't want it to look as if it's personal. The people we learn from, they are not. What are we learning from them? Are we learning? They don't call results, go to court. If you don't like it, go to court. Is that what we are learning from them? Because that's the thing. That's what we need to understand. I don't know if you understand me. We are doing the same thing over and over again, and we're expecting different results. We cannot have different results when the people we are learning from, the people that are our mentors, the people we see every day, are the ones that we want to get rid of. You are getting rid of them. You are still going to be doing things the same way because you learn from them. That's the only thing. That's the only way you know how to do things. That's the only way you know how to do things, and that's the truth. When some people say, "Oh, I'm going for this one because I know he does not have a godfather," at times I'll say, "Oh, how can you say that?" But bro, that be how person teach you politics. Not be saying you go play them. How you want to play them differently again now? It's like learning politics on that weekend, and you now want to play politics of take it by force or snatch and grab it. No, now.
But Fubara is not going on the same line with Wiki.
He's going on the same line because he's still fighting. Give him that. He's still fighting now. When he gets victory, then you see. But Wike did the same thing when he was fighting. When Wike was fighting Amechi, they all loved him. Rivers people loved him. Not until he got power, absolute power, and we knew that. Oh, okay. So that's the thing. He's still fighting Wike. Give him victory first. You will know. Then you will want to consolidate. It's that process of consolidation that turns them into tyrants. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. When we say age, young, the young politicians that we have had since, have they grown to be any way better than the older ones?
I want to give an insight on an example. There's this lady, I don't know from what state, I think is it Appoints, that did some presentation of recent
From Kogi State, Natasha.
Natasha, okay, that's Kogi State. Thank you very much. I didn't really pay so much attention to it, but she was really, really. A lot of people gave her so much applause and so much. There were great remarks about her or what she had achieved in a short while or with whatever time she had. She's young, right?
Yeah.
And she practically did an example and still from a state that had what's his name? The former Kogi governor, yes. So those are the kind of things I talk about. We are not going to say because we are going to write Okpebholo, who is from the same Kogi, a woman like that from that same Kogi, who is learning too from others.
Yes, you see, that is the beauty of when you get into office through the people. That is the beauty of it. And when you are in opposition, you know that if you don't work and you are going back, firstly, the police, you don't get police, you don't get army, you don't get INEC. The only thing you have are numbers. So to please the numbers, you need to work. So those are exceptional cases. You understand what I'm trying to say? So please those numbers, to have that numbers again to fight against that institution, to fight against that dark cabal. You need the numbers, and if you don't work, you won't have that numbers. That is a common phenomenon. It's just a common thing. Those are highly exclusive cases. Those are highly exclusive. But when you know that you have a godfather that will give you INEC, that will give you police, and you don't care about the people. You don't care what the people say about you because you know that you don't need them to get there. All these, what's it called, campaigns, and they do all these campaigns that do, all are jamborees. They know what is going to happen on the day. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's the thing. So when you say young people, because we are learning that way. We are learning that way. Young people are so excited rigging elections. I don't know if you understand me. So they are so excited when they rig. No, don't worry, we'll change that. They never see change that. I don't want to do it. So I use that word "we" because I'm included. I'm not any way better than them, but it's the reality.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, okay. Still, we have to, like I said, the deputy governor. We hope to hear from him soon. Give support.
When they go
support
start
the government
now, when the fight will start now for appointments and everything, when they start to fight now for who to control the structure in the state, it's young people that they will use. It's still the same young people in the party that they will use. And say, my leader is stronger than your leader. We have gone to get case from Abuja High Court. Another High Court in Edo State I've vacated the one from Abuja. Abuja have vacated the one from Edo State. You see young people start quoting law and everything. Yeah, quoting law and everything, supporting impunity, illegality. You understand me?
Well,
so that's the thing. And the same young people you say will change Nigeria. And then we rest there.
Young people are always used for war, whether we like
the young people that they will use. You see them, they will all turn to lawyers. They will all now turn to lawyers. They'll be quoting law, be quoting court order and no court order, vacation and no vacation. They will be quoting jurisdiction and no jurisdiction. When time they go turn on their children go there somewhere for city, for Canada, for America, for England.
The part I like is when they will not bring there's this word they used. You remember the debacle about the deputy governor.
They will not start saying it's a substantial order.
It's something order. There's this order that we learned a lot from that.
You will see them quoting laws and everything.
You will see people that did not read law in school quoting laws and telling you about court orders here and there.
I'm telling
Even
you.
Ichoku, they'll talk to Ichoku.
I tell you. And you know what? Majority of these people are youth, young people. You see them, young people they use. You see them quoting all the time we were quoting law in those states. Siri Oshomole, you never saw Siri Oshomole on any platform defending his father. But you saw some people even change their name to Obaseki, their surname to Obaseki. You saw some people even change their surname to Oshomole, defending defending Obaseki and Oshomole, almost killing themselves. But you never saw Siri Oshomole. But first appointment, what you see? Okay, they announced the guy. So now we all know him now. Before I never see a picture, I don't know him, but now we don't know him, Abi. Let people still keep deceiving themselves there.
That's what you shouldn't, Mr. Oyi, you shouldn't push that button. That's a sensitive button to push, please.
But it's not it's the reality. It's the reality.
Yeah, it's a sad reality. But on the other hand, people. No, but you know the funniest part. A lot of people will come to defend that appointment. They put a doctor as a.
Bro, I'm not saying they should not defend them. They can defend the appointment. But it's not you now losing your head just because I'm talking about one politician that does not really care about you. And when food done, he will bring a Peking. I don't know if you understand me.
There's a saying that they say that another person picking good for soldier.
And their children, and you see, you never see their children coming to support. Never.
No. Their children don't go to rallies. They don't go to church places. Their children live in that guy might have been called from, or maybe he got the appointment when he was given the appointment. Maybe he was in Canada or something, or in the US, and they just told him, leave your job and come and.
You don't even know that people go to call and say congratulations. What are you congratulating for? No, you have been nominated as really? Okay, really. I will call my dad. He didn't even tell me. Daddy, he didn't say, yeah, get ready.
You're not. I think you're not good for. You're not good for peacekeeping.
Meanwhile, I don't start group are complaining. They are forming groups. And you are forming groups. You want to now start playing regional sentiment.
Mr. Oyi, I don't think you're not a good person when it comes. We are trying to unite the house. You are beginning to peel old wounds because the way you have said it now is becoming annoying. That is the reality.
But what I'm saying is true. Why now people are now forming groups. They now want to start with regional sentiment. Which is those South that are being marginalized. Where's the marginalization when you have deputy governor? There's no marginalization there. It's just that people are just beginning to understand politics. Politics is like when you go to a farm, you are going to hunt. After killing the elephant, you think the elephant is big enough for everybody to eat, but you don't know that for people's plan is to open some people's plans is to open a restaurant. So you think that the elephant is big enough to eat. Meanwhile, somebody don't go open one big restaurant, they won't use the elephant to serve, make money. Last elephant not go reach your hand and say, this thing big, reach so 8 years, you not just reach my hand. So that's the thing.
Well, whatever it is, first of all, we'll give our support. Yes.
Of course, we'll give our support, but they should leave the governor alone. They should stop disturbing the governor.
yes, the governor is the governor, and yes, the governor and his deputy. Well, I'm not talking about the governor. I'm talking about I'm more interested. The deputy, yes, because everybody's saying governor. The deputy should be a part of it and should applaud it as well. He should be in the. We want to see him. We want to see more of him. I know there are cases where even in Obaseki's time, Shaibu was vocal and out there. I appreciated. I think I have to say I appreciate Obaseki a lot for giving Shaibu the platform, because even Odubu almost finished becoming deputy governor before people started realizing this is Odubu. Oshomole took the limelight. Oshomole did not create any space for his deputy. So we have to still, Obaseki did it, Shaibu was here and there everywhere. The governor too should do it, not especially because yes, he's a younger guy and he should be the action guy, because I want to believe, I want to hope, I want to also pray that they do a great job in Edo going forward. And when they do that, we can one day say, Dennis Dausa he worked while he was deputy governor. Good, we can vote for him to be governor because he has, I use the word impetus, he has worked and he has climbed up the ranks. I want those days to come. That is why I said give support. Because again, when you start jumping from next time, Abga will come, one guy will come, say, okay, change all the ministry names, stop workers, stop allocation, call that this. It becomes like fight on fight. Politics is not supposed to be like that. But it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a level of continuity which enhances so much development. Well, thanks for that. We have done the topics. Yes, the other topics is just presidency react on Tinubu or CIA. Tinubu, CIA, and Nigeria is suffering.
But Opa reporters, please, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. Let's go into
discussion. How do we even draw up these topics? Because the topics that that we have this week are not really issues bothering Edo people.
Yes.
So I thought maybe this platform is meant to discuss issues, really selling issues bothering Edo people. Like in Edo State, like you can see videos of people shooting guns, fighting for parks. Those are not those topics not are they not they're not important enough for us to discuss on platforms like this? I really don't understand. We are discussing about internal complaint in APC about nomination of commissioners and other positions. I don't think those are issues bothering us. I don't think those are issues bothering us. So I don't understand if
yes.
If we are afraid to talk about the things happening in the reporters now becoming a gag. Thank
you for bringing that to the table. First of all, I am not, let me speak for myself, and a bit I will have to defend Upper reporters at some point. Okay, the topics. Oh no, let's speak for myself. I am, yes, I'm always open to any discussion. As long as it's politics, social, economic, sports, etc. I
was thinking that things like this would be discussed so that people that have like information about what government is doing to stop it, what is happening. You understand me? If they're going to bring back the Edo security network, if at least the security of our people I think is more paramount, is more concerning than.
I think Governor Obaseki has returned the Edo security network.
Yeah, but is it in full operation? Governor Obaseki is no longer the governor.
Yeah, it's not.
Yes, as at when these things happened, we had a new governor in the state. You understand me? So, what is the governor's policy, security policy? What is the governor doing at least at the moment to just, even if it's like a makeshift policy, just to stop what is happening? Because Edo people are not. Before it used to be court fight. If you are not a courtist, it's not your problem. But now when people start taking over leadership of marketplaces and business places, or collection of revenue, it's not just the people they come to take over from that suffer from the destruction that comes. It's innocent marketsmen and women. They destroy their goods and everything. So this concerns us. This bothers us more than what any
what the elites think. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go this way. The topics come from the headquarters. The topics come from Upper reporters. I'm just here a moderator to moderate on it, and I bring out some other topics myself. Yes, the disturbing videos of a gentleman having a firearm and releasing into the air in the public space. Well, yes, those are deliberations. We don't even, if you to be candid, we don't really see that on the media anymore. Or we have not seen it in any of the Edo news.
Yes, that is the reason why we have to talk about
in any Edo news. So it will take someone on ground.
No, there was one that happened in Ogbe that ITV reported. One happened in Ogbe that ITV reported.
Is it the previous one when they were in the conflict of leadership?
On the day of handover, after
when some people from stadium went to that.
Yes, these are issues
they had leadership issues. Oh wait,
these are issues we should be talking about. These are issues we should be talking about because people were interviewed on TV, on live TV, on air. They made some allegations. And these people they made allegations against are not people that we don't know. These are not people that these are people that everybody knows. This is a state issue. We should discuss it. Upper reporter should not come across as a media outlet that is gagged already. It should not come across. Because during the elections, before the elections, months leading to the elections, we reported everything that was available to report in the state. We cannot now start picking and choosing, especially leaving aside those that bothers us more, those that affect the ordinary man. We are supposed to be the talakawas. So I'm just asking.
It is beautiful. You're bringing it to the knowledge of the house, and you
cannot start skipping those.
You are a part of the house, so you can also bring the news, the topic here with this digressing, or we dissect it. Not digress, sorry. We dissect it. It is not a. It is a topic.
I want to ask a question now. Yeah.
Oh, another question. Go ahead.
I want to ask that question now, based on what you have said now. That I can bring up the topic if there's any topic I think that is left out. Okay. I am by this bringing up this topic based on that video going around. Like most of us have seen it about people shooting in Ramat Park. What is the government, this President Okpebholo, what is he doing or what is he going to do to at least checkmate these so-called non-state war actors, warlords that are now fighting for ownerships of these parks?
First of all,
by the way of collecting revenue on behalf of government. What is the government? Because after he suspended every activity of revenue collection, that was when this happened. Meaning they did not even obey his order.
No,
and he said they will be arrested. He said anybody will be arrested. It is 48 hours going to 72 hours later, and nobody have been arrested.
Yeah, but they were fighting. The fight is for hierarchy, not for a revenue collection.
When
they fight for hierarchy even on the national level.
For hierarchy, fight for hierarchy, yeah. But whoever now becomes the leader of that pack, stand a big chance of being the person collecting revenue on behalf of government. If government decides to use that,
if government decides to go a different way,
that is what I'm saying. But we cannot have. We know, we are aware that in the past administration, these things did not happen.
It did not occur.
It did not occur. So we cannot just sit and fold our hands and think it's normal. It's not normal. It's highly abnormal. I don't think any normal person would think that this is normal.
Yes, let me say something. I'm not here in defensive, or I'm not here to defend anybody. I can only defend myself, because even with the topics, when you asked about the topics, I did defend upper reporters. I only told you upper reporters create the topics and I say it. I'm not defending the governor. I'm just only saying something. Before you came, I spoke about the foundation of a house. It determines on how the house will stand. If you use these people to win election, if you use them to win election, there's a limit to the fact to the level you can go. That's just the basic truth. You can be telling them, don't go there, nobody should go upstairs. But you will be hearing footsteps of people going upstairs. That is the basic truth.
And what will you not do as a governor?
What will you do was a governor. Then how did you become governor?
So you are not a governor of.
I know that is it. So why people? What people are saying?
Governor of political. You see what I am saying?
What we are saying now? What we are saying? That's why I said now. Let us not bring sentiments. Let us support the man.
But I cannot support
the outcome. No, we have to wait for the outcome because we cannot say. We cannot say. Yeah, go ahead. We cannot.
My support doesn't determine if you will succeed or not.
Nice, Mr. Nice.
You cannot say because you cannot not say that because I am supporting you that I should not point it out when you are wrong or when you are going or what when the state. Come on.
You see. Let me tell you something.
That has nothing to do with support.
When you are campaigning, when you want to do something and you promise people something.
Yeah.
If I promise to give you a piece of white cloth when I become governor, when you hear that I win my election, what would you expect from me? Is it something different?
No.
That is it. A person goes to meet people and tell them, I'm going to do it different from you. I'm not going to make you guys cry again. I'm going to give you what you want. Not asking or probably not thinking deep to what these people were asking for. This is what they were asking for. This is the reason why they put all the hate on the former governor. This is the problem why you see a person like Kabaka. I don't like to call names. It's not fear or anything, but I don't like to call names. But you see a man like Kabaka, he goes to public and he says, Obaseki, nobody calls any governor like that anywhere in Nigeria apart from Edo State. And because he has backings from certain people, he calls the governor by name, he insults him. I'm not trying to kill old wounds. So many people have been given a promise that it's time for them to fulfill. So what do you expect? We are just trying to be as neutral as we can be to say, okay, even though of us a lot of people wrote the man off. The man has become governor, and by God's choice, because I believe in God and I know things happen like this because God has made it to happen like this. So the man has become governor. Now let us not act funny. Let us give the governor some. Let us act funny. When is governor?
You said God made him governor by God's choice.
God allowed whatever happened to happen, and we got
the man that slept with 400 women. God. It
was God. Simple. God gives free will.
God inspired him to sleep with them.
Did it happen under anybody's watch? It's under God's watch. It happened. And
God gave us dominion. God gave us dominion
to make our choices. It's free will.
He gave us
dominion.
That's the reason why we can choose to serve him or not to serve him.
Yes, that is free will, my brother.
Yes,
free will.
He made it so liberal. He made it so liberal.
Everybody made a choice.
We can even choose to obey or not to obey him. He made it so liberal.
Much.
So when we now say that God made someone governor, God made someone president, that one are fabu.
No, I said the will. I'm not saying God made him governor. Tinubu is not God, or INEC not be God. I'm not saying God made him governor, but I said God allowed it to be like this.
God does not interfere into this.
That's where we
get it wrong. That's where we humans get it wrong.
No, whether we like it or not, it is what it is.
Yeah, thank you. Just say it is what it is.
So I believe that's why I say there's a supernatural being that has allowed it to be. It's a nature. Nature.
Nobody allowed anything to be. Nobody allowed anything to be.
Okay, so they allowed it.
There's no supernatural being that allowed anything to be. Because we cannot be contradicting our God and say our God is so loving and our God will not be allowed to.
Well, our God is great.
Our God will not allow leaders.
That is it. Who can allow her? Who allowed anything? He's not a human being like us. He has the same free will that God gave us. And God gave him too. So he's enjoying
Even the Pharaoh, now God allowed the Pharaoh, Abi.
Yeah, that's what it means. And so, according to the stories that we were told, that's what it be. Well, politics, politics. These men are doing. He's there. We just have to support him and we have to push forward.
No, we are supporting, bro. We are supporting him. We're supporting Asiwaju.
So we supported for them.
We supported Buhari.
We the support to.
Now supporters club we be now.
What is what supporters club?
We that supporters club now.
God.
We support Buhari. We support Buhari now. My brother, we support Buhari. We support, and we never even start to support. After Asiwaju, we will see support. We never start to support.
Mr. Tifoma, she said, I totally agree with you, Mr. There are people online, a lot of people agree with you on your they agree with you on your statement. Yes, we are here for Edo people. We are here to discuss the happenings. Wherever we are, we all have it. We all have ties. We have friends.
Opposition is sweet.
I know. Competition criticism is the most comfortable thing in the world.
When I was supporting government, nobody agreed with me. Opposition is very sweet.
No, because it's difficult when you see an APC person and you come to tell him to defend. That's why I said there are some things that you cannot defend. Honestly, you just have to accept when it's not good.
But they should allow this governor to succeed, though. They should allow this.
No. I don't succeed. A man can succeed only on his will. They should allow the man to work.
Any attempt to disturb this governor before the outcome of the tribunal, wherever the outcome is, any attempt to disturb this governor,
tribunal again.
We will reject that attempt, either from opposition or from the ruling party. Any attempt to disturb this governor, we will reject.
Nobody is going to disturb him. But but whilst as a governor that he is, he should ensure,
of course,
the protection of our lives and property.
My brother, the thing is that we are here. We will always criticize every wrong move.
It is allowed to criticize. We are here for those things.
I will criticize. I don't care what anybody says. I will criticize any wrong move. We are here to criticize. But if we know that people are trying to influence him and disturb him from working, then we will team up with him to fight against those people. That's the thing. That's it. But for now, we are watching and we give him our blessing and our support, pending the outcome of the election tribunal. If he wins the Supreme Court, then we will continue to give him that our support. But we will not support him if he's doing bad. We will not support him. If our people are being oppressed, if our mothers are being flogged in the market, because even if politicians, if they have memory at all, they should understand the reason why Edo people turned against them before. It's not just because of anything. It's because of that decorum. That people oppressing people, flogging market women, destroying their goods, shooting in marketplaces, people caught up in their crossfire, all those things. That's the reason why Edo people started falling out of love with APC. Edo people loved APC before. They started falling out of love. Even Oshomole, that is the trademark, that is the face of APC. People started booing him. And that's the man that was loved by all. The man was loved. Do you know that my house was set ablaze? My own house. They put fire for my house when Oshomole lose election. When they announced Osumbo. People don't even understand. My own house, they put fire for our gatehouse. They burn our gatehouse. See, crowd. People loved him. Even people in my area who grew up together follow people come my house, come put fire just because they think, say, na PDP house. But Edo people started falling out of love. So if they bring this kind of warlords back again, this oppression back again to kind of beat people, people will start falling. Even Tony Kabaka is supposed to understand. I'm not even trying to single him out, but he's supposed to understand. He's supposed to know. Again, one time where people can't hate him, but he's been able to build back that image through skits, all these skits where they do, may go thank all these comedians because they help and where come build back the image. People come they like those in diaspora, everybody everywhere can start to they accept him back as the street governor. So if you go back again, people will see withdraw, see put that hate again. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. If they can return that decorum back in the states, but back to the those states, that decorum, they bring them back. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, people will start supporting. I was supporting Obaseki when he was in APC. I started supporting him when he was in APC because I saw that that is the only thing people. Edo people don't, Edo people don't like oppression. Edo people don't like camps. You just slap person, nothing happened. Edo people don't like that. They can give everything for that. They don't care about roads. They don't care about those things. This last election shows. It shows that people don't even care about those things that they just want to be free, go about their normal business without one person say I'm a government official or president. That's what they want. So if they want to take those states back to that time, they will see the hatred from the people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oyi. Yes, we have Mr. Williams in the house. Mr. Williams, you are late, but it's okay. We have done past an hour 46 minutes. Mr. Williams, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and give us a brief submission on the topics? The topics we are talking about now, we're talking about Edo State South, Edo South Group accusing Okpebholo of marginalization. Is it not true? And the appointment of Gani Audu. Those were the topics that we've discussed. About we spoke a bit of the deputy governor. We have not heard from him, and he's been as a young deputy that we have had, and going forward, how we'll join forces to support him. So first, tell us. Edo South Group accuses Okpebholo of marginalization. What is your suggestion?
Good evening,
Are you there, Williams? Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, sorry. Though I came late into the studio, but I've been enjoying the conversation. I think Mr. Oyi, I will just partly said most of the things that I was in my mind. Look, what in the South, what do they expect? What do they expect? The South said though that usually give the rig vote, they call it, but please mind my word. I know you may not like that if I use the word I'm going to use, say rig election, whatever. They knew quite well that it will be difficult for them because Oshomole make it more impossible for them, because imagine the North bringing the highest vote in a do election when the South has the populations. So whatever their complaint is, it doesn't weigh anything. Oshomole practically make that man a governor, though he did not support him initially, but he practically, because during the campaign, wherever they went to, he was the face, just as he was in 2016 for Obaseki. It was the face of that campaign. So I personally would say this is a third term
agenda for
Oshomole. For Oshomole, because most of the things that look, you will see they have not seen anything yet. They have not seen anything yet, because this is a Oshomole government in de facto. It's as simple as that. I don't even expect them to protest or say anything, because now betrayal. Then I want chop. Then put them for this type of thing where they did so. Look, that's for the South. Deputy governor, I don't think Okpebholo will give this man any chance to do anything, because Obaseki give Shaibu a lot of chances, make him several times as acting governor, but at the end of the day, he wanted to overdo pass himself. This one is just there. Even Oshomole will not even, excepting Oshomole want to remove Okpebholo. That is the only chance they maybe using the House of Assembly or whatever, Oshomole has power in that aspect, has a lot of power. Most of all the APC there are from the northern part of APC in House of Assembly. They are mostly for the northern part of Edo State. But if we don't merge with the South, they get long truth now. In the fact say if we throw comfort, then they will get they will yield to whatever he wants. And to be honest with you, Oshomole is still being loved with a lot of APC members all over Edo State. So he's still the face of APC in Edo. So if he decide, I'm just having a little pity for Pastor Ezeyamo, because he practically brought Okpebholo out, but he brought it out, but Oshomole make him a governor. It's as simple as that. Even they knew that election, the power Oshomole have with Tinubu, the relationship he has with Tinubu, because he has a very close relationship with Tinubu. He wanted to use it for second term of Obaseki. I think that is still the grudge Tinubu has with Obaseki when he made that broadcast that Obaseki is not a Democrat for 2020 or something like that. That relationship he has, that grudge he has with Obaseki in 2020 is still there. That was why he was still able to coordinate the ringing from Abuja and put Okpebholo there. So for now, they get what they deserve. Though it's still just they still have a lot of positions, parastators. They will give them what small thing. I don't know if we just leave them like that, but they not get something. But they will give them small, but not the major ones. Apart from what are the major commissioning posts that is remaining? So just the finance and the regional planning, and one or two others that are remaining. If in those three they still did not get anything, it's finished for them. It's as simple as that. They have children. They are supposed to be fighting for their children and not themselves. Look at what look. I think the head commissioner.
You said they're fighting for their children, like Oshomole just did for his son. Or
it's as simple as that. Not for themselves anymore.
Their children should be handling the juicy positions now.
No, look. What are they going to give it to them? No, they don't. They are not going to be there by themselves. Yamo will not go and do chief of staff anymore. He will not do that. At least it's. I believe he has done it before. Or is it SSG? No, those ones should be fighting for giving people that are around them, just around them, not themselves indirectly. Now, you understand? Because it's as simple as that. Oshomole is a senator. It's not indirectly, though he has power to indirectly control, because now they put on there now. They see the user and sing, say, now governor make I be. So whatever he says now is final. Before Okpebholo will be saying something, maybe a year from now. Now when they don't do press and I go down where I say no. He did it during Obaseki time. That the first tenure, the first 1 year, it was like that. Now, just like Wike did to Fubara, or ninth position, commissioner position, the juicy position, he appointed them all. So it's like that. All these people. But before the court, just as the last speaker was saying, before the court would do justice, we still believe, we're still very hopeful. At least by this time next year, we'll know if Aswa is taking over or not. Out in the Supreme Court. Look, is my state. I pray for him to succeed, because if he succeed in the areas of what my brother was saying, that they should not use the tout to be disturbing the peace of the Edolite. So it will be everything will move smoothly for them. Not when they were inaugurating him in the Ogbe Stadium, tax were collecting revenue at the park. For a couple of days now, it has been war thing. He make an announcement and dissolve everything. It has been war. That is and what they know.
Still war but after the announcement, they are still fighting.
Yes, but the fast still remain the same. It will be because of what Obaseki has done on ground in that revenue collector. It will be very difficult to pull these people for them to go back to Oshomole time. It will be very difficult because people will revolt. for the
Who's
past
going to
8
revolt?
years,
Nobody.
you have
Who will revolt? Nobody will revolt.
no. I mean, no. Market. Look, you can't. People can't stand people beating market women these days. No. I mean, the market women, even the bus driver, they are even revoked. I saw a video when I think it was Central Park when they were revoking when some people came to started to collecting money. The people will revoke because look, in this period when there is hardship, someone that is paying 1,000 before he want to be paying 1,000 extra for chairman or 2,000 extra
That they still
for
do
different.
that
No,
because
people will,
if they give them the contract, it's
yeah,
because
but
government are giving them that contract. If they have that paper from government, that contract, they will swing into action, my brother, and the people will get used to it in no time.
yeah, but
They will
I
stand
know,
in
but
line.
government will also be government will also be losing some revenue because
They don't care.
even when they say, do you know say the way they collect it now, present time before Obaseki lived, there was even digital. There is no cash.
My
Everything
brother,
was digital. They just give them
my brother, the truth is that these people don't care about what happens to the state, to that money. If they care what happens to that money, they will not stop a process that is already smooth. What he would have done is not just to stop any form of revenue collection. No. Get the commissioner of police, order the commissioner of police to get these people out of the streets, continue with that process, put a post-no debit in those government accounts so that money cannot leave. Put the post-no debit in those accounts, but continue collecting tax. You cannot suspend tax. Tell me a government that will suspend tax. How would you suspend tax?
So how are you gonna fund the state?
So that's
Mr.
to tell you
Uyi,
that
I think we are getting it wrong. I think he suspended the tax collection from the illegal tax collection, like the word someone corrected me for.
Moderator,
The revenue
he never
collection
say,
is
he say all revenue collector, all revenue. We never say, he never
including
mention that.
the one
all
that is
revenue.
being done electronically on the banks and everything.
all
Even
revenue collection suspended.
Yes.
That's what he said.
That was what they said.
you
But
don't
what
say
I saw on the newspaper, they said
you don't see
taxes,
the
and
man
when
you don't say
taxes
the
is
man and
different
grandma
from
not be the
revenue.
same. The man and
Tax is
grandma
revenue
don't
now.
be friendly.
Tax is revenue.
No, what I'm saying is that the revenue they collect from road, from market women and bus drivers, they don't call it tax, they call it revenue. But he said all taxes have been suspended.
Yes, see, for those other ones, for those other ones like pay tax, even if government suspend it, when they lift that suspension, you will still have to come and remit the backlog.
That's right.
You understand me? But the ones they collect from market women, you cannot remit backlog.
Because it's
I don't know if you
daily.
understand. It's
because
daily.
it's daily.
The one you
Yes,
collect,
it's
you
daily.
cannot. You want to tell the
Yeah.
market man, say you never pay for last 6 months. Oh, now we can't collect. Come on,
No,
bro.
no.
But you know
You
the people, but they were already collecting that money immediately they won the election. They started collecting that money. They told the market women not to pay that revenue to the state government
to the
anymore.
state government anymore.
So they were the ones
They
collecting that
started
money.
beating those agents that come with
Yes.
POS to impute
And they now allow street trading again.
scratch card and everything. They started beating those ones up. So those ones now scared for their life, they ran away.
And the biggest problem with this situation is that when there are too many cooks in the kitchen, there's a problem. Too many cooks came together.
There's a
To get the
problem.
election.
You
So you
cannot
have to
claim that you
settle.
love your state.
So you have to settle
and you
everybody.
throw that state into a state of anarchy, and you claim that you love the state just because you want power. Even
He
after
said he
you
will
have
bring
gotten,
insecurity. He said it during
power,
a campaign.
you could not
It's
even
not a
still go
surprise.
to. You could not even still go to Tinubu and say, please, we need to restore order back in the states. We have finished. Election is over. We need to restore order back in the state. The commissioner needs to work closely with the governor. No, you people, they left it that way. Before the governor left, arrested the accountant general, froze the government could not even spend money before they left.
And that is wrong.
And that is wrong. You cannot throw that state, and you say you love that state, and you are coming now to govern the state. We will support you, but we already know who see nyash no say good smell and beginning get that parable. We already know where it's going.
And the thing is that
the direction.
Even if you believe that the governor or the accountant general they're going to steal money, allow them to steal because you're going to get them. when you come into office, you can't investigate a scene of crime when you're not there. You don't even know what happened. You're just guesstimating that they're stealing money. Money is leaving the coffers. No. There's a sitting governor in place. His term ends on the 12th of November. After the 12th of November, you swing into action. You start investigating. You call in the FCC to investigate.
They just make that man redundant 2 weeks before he left office.
And secondly, when you come into power, governance is continuing. You continue from where the governor stopped. If they're collecting revenue digitally, they continue collecting revenue digitally until you get your people to get used to the system. Then you remove, you take out the old people and put your own people. That's how system work. You don't just come dissolve everything. Then the people start collecting it manually. Then all of a sudden
where would it start from?
They are waiting for revenue that will come from revenue allocation that will come from Abuja before you can work. Are you forgotten that all the loans and tied to a Edo State account will be deducted at source? So revenue that comes
for that money.
And let's see what will happen on the 26th of November if they will pay salary, because salary is coming.
Salary is coming
on the 26th of November. Every 26th.
I will start with that. Salary.
So you understand? So the thing be say we go pray or make you succeed though. But if you go succeed now, your hand the day, not be our prayer.
Yes, our prayer is for him to succeed. But if he doesn't succeed,
your hand the day. If prayer the check, okay. Our daddy Gio say na the prayer we pray now make dollar be 1,007 if I don't reach 10K. Okay. So mo believe say
if I reach 10K.
Odumeje said that he prayed and dollar came down. Now Pastor Deboye has said the same thing. So we don't know. And we should pray that.
And we criticize Odumeje, but the other one now we are trying to.
And they should pray that inflation should come down, interest rate should come down. It's not only praying for dollar to hand. They should pray that inflation should come down, and the economy should be better.
Why must everything be? We all are Christians. Things that can easily be solved logically.
Can I trip with the experience I experienced recently?
Go ahead.
I attended a business school in London, and I met one Russian man. He used to be an investor in Nigeria. He said he left Nigeria because of justice system. He now have to move to UK. He said one thing. He said, "You know why everybody wants to come to do business in UK, US, Canada? Because of justice system. They don't care about government. Once justice system is okay, they don't care. They can ready to put any money there."
That's right.
That's what the man told me. He said many investors will still leave Nigeria because justice system is not good. It's very important in business. That's one of the key. That's one of the key investors look for. He wants your justice system is right. They don't care to put any money into that country.
Because anybody that asks for bribe, you report them to the system will take care of that.
They'll get their money back. But once the justice system is corrupt, he said nobody will come. It's only China will come, because China will give you money and take double. They don't care. He said other good investors will never come to Nigeria. That's what the man said. They will never come to Nigeria.
It's crazy.
Well, that is it. We hope many narratives change. It is. We hope for the best for our state. We hope for the best for our people.
And is it true? You see media when court keep pronouncing judgment. One judgment, about 20 judge will pronounce different judgment in one particular case, and it's on internet.
Yeah, it's bitter.
But what do you expect when the politicians are building homes for the judges and buying them cars? What do you expect?
But is the data not seeing this view? Are they not seeing it? I don't understand.
The thing is that everything works. If he's working in the president's favor, he doesn't care. And sometimes these leaders, the president himself is what they come to tell him. Oh, God, don't mind these people, they are lying. He will say, okay. Or maybe somebody like Tinubu, he watches his TVC. TVC is always praise singers that come to TVC to talk.
That's not a television station now.
I'm just saying, because when you're watching your own TV station, they're all praise singers. then people around you. You know this.
So
compromise.
All these things people are saying to try to exonerate Tinubu is too smart. He knows what Nigerians are going through. He knows what is happening. We should not try to make excuses where the people are going to tell you.
No, but what I'm saying,
God dey street pass you. Or God dey street pass you.
What I'm saying is that, you know, if these leaders, even in America, even American leaders, when you have is the advisors around you, they make or break you. Is what they tell you. They can be telling you now, God, don't mind them. This part, they don't understand what is going on. We are working, everything is working. And the man will believe. When you have praise singers around you as your special advisors, as your chief of staff, it's what they come to tell you that you take. Because especially in Nigeria, the leaders are lazy. They don't do their own research. They don't do, okay, let me read what is going on. They don't do press conference where journalists, even when you do press conference, when journalists are asking you questions, they ask you questions based on what they fed them to ask you. Journalists don't just ask you questions from whatever is going on in the countries. What the president wants that they ask the president. So sometimes these leaders don't even understand the sufferings. How they like Ojikalu that President Tinubu drives around in the night to know that Nigerians are suffering. How? Drive to where? Where is he driving to that he knows that Nigerians are suffering? Does he go to Michai to buy bread and egg?
Story.
No. He said he drives around in the night. He's driving around in the night.
If that statement not true, you're not even supposed to make that statement because you don't listen to security breach.
Thank you.
But a lie. Because not be true, now me can feel comfortably make that statement. If not true, fear not gonna let them talk.
No, just to give the masses hope.
But my own issue is that does the president have to drive out in the night to know that people are suffering?
Drive, he ain't go drive, come out by
just to say,
night.
let's say, for example, he say he drives with 2 cars. If, for example, let's say he's driving out at night, who is he going to see on the street at night to ask questions that people are suffering?
Tinubu go fit turn steering, he go fit Tinubu fit turn traffic. Why?
That guy can't drive now. That guy cannot drive. That guy is too weak to drive.
Tinubu? Before I make any appearance, they go prepare him. Tinubu fit turn steering. Why?
Gentlemen, we have come to the end of the program. We are here. We have done all we can do. We have said, we have talked about our people. We have talked about our government. And according to Mr. Oyi, he said he wants more critical thinking and critical issues on upper reporters. Yes, upper reporters will do just that, Mr. Oyi. We'll go back to the drawing board and delve more into the happenings in Edo State. Yes, I would ask for the people
Nigeria
to be a bit patient. Yeah, Nigeria and global in general, because we are a global entity as it is. We are not just from Benin or Edo, Esa or Auchi, but we are from Edo, Nigeria, West Africa, Africa, the world in general. So we are connected in one way or the other. But we will ensure we bring the roots, we bring solutions to the root of our problems. We'll share it here, we'll talk about the happenings. We cannot control what the government will do. We can only come here to discuss what they have done or what they have been doing and talk how we could get it better. But I will plea for now, this guy was just sworn in a couple of hours ago, because these hours, even if they are days. So we have to give him a bit of patience. I'm not a man that would give people 6 months for patience. 6 months is too much for patience, because, like I said before in my earlier submission, before you were sworn in, you practically had your file. You knew the people you work with. You know where to put them. You knew your security. You had an agenda. You had an agenda that when you get into office, this is what you do. They're not going to tell us is when you get, now that you're in the office, you have to go and read your agenda to know what you do. No. Your agenda should be hitting the ground running. Your program should be hitting the ground running with your agenda. So on security, etc., etc. But I ask for patience. Let's give this man a month. Let's give him 30 days at most. Let's see before people start complaining that and all that. Let's see how it goes. That's, you know the way we are. We are a support force. Nigerians, if they give us anybody who will take it, after a while we will support the person. So that is what I plea for you guys. Again, like I do all the time, before I go out to give you guys my African proverb. My African proverb says, a tree is bent while it's wet, which means good behavior, wisdom, success, and good teachings instilled into a person when the person is young. Back to my talk on the deputy governor. I said something here. I said the deputy governor, we have not heard from him, but we hope to hear from him, and we hope to have him here on the program because elections are over, campaign is over. It is time to work. And the deputy governor is a young guy. I'm going to use it as a slang, a young guy just like us. So it will be easy for him to come into the studio to relate with us. Those are the things we want. We are not doing it for clout. We don't, in case he has people hearing us, we are not, okay, we don't want your contract. We are not here, we are here to support you. But it will be very interesting.
If the contract comes, we'll take it too.
If you come to relate with us, be the voice to which the youth can get an ear or a say on the table with you guys, with the politicians. That is what I want. That's why I say the guy is young. In the next 8 years, I don't think he'll be 50. Or even if he's 50, that is still a young guy. And he's going to be deputy. Imagine being deputy at 42 or 43. At 51, you are governor. You can go for governorship. Then, as if you guys build the foundation or you work on a proper foundation that you have seen. So I am bringing the deputy in front now because the governor is the governor. Yes, let's put the deputy. You are young. You are like a wet tree. You can start building from here. You have a career ahead of yourself, and you can be the change that the youth can make example of. So that was my initial submission, and I'm saying it again now. That was why I haven't brought out this African proverb. A tree is bent while it is wet. When you are young, they'll teach you. Try to be this at home, and when you are home, you are small. They teach you everything. That's what we learned today, and we have become who we are. Anyways, that's the end of the program. I know we would love to stay more and say more, but let me let you guys do your thing. It's a weekend. Drink responsibly, stay safe, and do good. Enjoy your weekend in T-Pain's voice. Thank you all for being here. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.